Everyone. Today I want to tell you about why should people just like you should invest their money. In fact, in order to build your wealth, you will want to invest your money. Why? Because investing allows you to put your money in vehicles going from stocks to even real estate that have the potential to earn strong rates of return. If you don't invest, you are missing out on the opportunities to increase your financial worth. Of course, you have the potential to lose your money in investments. But if you invest wisely, the potential to gain money is higher than if you never invest. I know a lot of people might say that they have no interest in building their wealth and that they truly don't care about money, but we truly need to consider the simple principle of inflation. In 2018, the average inflation rate in Canada was approximately 2.27% compared to the previous year. In other words, the orange juice you bought $1 on the 1st of January 2018 would approximately cost $1.02 on December 30th of the same year. Hence, keeping your money in a savings account can seem great, but you are in fact losing buying power with time, which is really not good. That's why I'll present to you three major reasons about why you should invest your money. The first main reason would simply to grow your money. As simple as it seems, investing your money can allow you to grow it. Most investment vehicles, such as stocks, certificates of deposit, or bonds, offer returns on your money over the long term. There are a lot of types of investments possible, which means that there is absolutely no reason to find that there is not enough choice. In fact, I'll explain briefly the three types I mentioned before in order to show you the diversity that you can have when investing your savings. First, the stocks may be the most well-known and simple type of investment. When you buy stock, you're buying an ownership share in a publicly traded company and you're hoping that the price will go up so you can then sell it for a profit. The risk, of course, is that the price of the stock could go down, in which case you'd lose money. This effect can be prevented by choosing well-known stocks that are from profitable companies. On another hand, you can invest your money in bonds. When you buy a bond, you're essentially lending money to an entity. After the bond matures, you earn back the principal you spent on the bond plus a determined rate of interest. The rate of return for bonds is typically much lower than it is for stocks, but bonds also tend to be lower risk. Thirdly, a certificate of deposit is a very low risk investment. You give a bank a certain amount of money for a predetermined amount of time, and when that time period is over, you get your principal back plus a predetermined amount of interest. The longer the loan period, the higher your interest rate. Hence, you can really find a perfect fit with your tolerance to the risk of losing money, and a lot of options can even create interest with a 0% risk, so you're practically doing money out of doing nothing. Who wouldn't want this in their life? Now, the second major reason would be to to save for retirement. A lot of people think about the present in their economical situations, but it is always better to consider our future ahead of time if we want to keep our stress low. If you ask any accounting advisor, they would all say that investing sooner is the best decision you could ever make. So, put your retirement savings into a portfolio of investments such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, businesses, or even precious metals. Then, at retirement age, you can live off funds earned from these investments. Isn't it wonderful? And don't worry, if you're not the type to plan in advance, there are tons of financial advisors that can do this all for you for a small amount of money. When choosing for retirement investments, base yourself on your personal tolerance of risk. You may want to consider being riskier at a younger age with your investments since it increases your chance of earning greater wealth. Becoming more conservative with your investments as you grow older can be wise, especially as you near retirement age. As you can see, investing money for your retirement can bring a great security for you and or your family once your job revenues will be cut down to zero. The third reason is to reach financial goals. Depending on personality and a lot of personal factors, every individual has a different financial goal in life. Sometimes people want to have enough money to give a better life to their children than they had, and others may want just to buy their dream car, which is both totally understandable. As a matter of fact, investing can help you reach big financial goals by bringing a higher return rate than normal savings accounts. Let's do a simple calculation together to see how investing could be worth it. Let's say you've worked hard this year and you got $15,000 in your savings account. Then you decide that you buy stocks from Amazon and you let it sit for 10 years as the price of the stock grows by 10% each year during this period. Then after the 10 years, you sell and you would possess $38,906. If you think about it, the $15,000 would be the same thing if you don't invest, but now you just made $24,000 in profit just like this. Now that I've explained you how investing your money could definitely help you grow your money, that it could bring a great financial security for your retirement, and how it could truly help you reach your financial goals, I think that all is set in place for you to sit and reflect about it before taking the decision that will change your life.